Hey there guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be working on yet another pallet project, but hopefully this one's going to be a little bit cooler than the rest. What I want to do is build a picture shelf, that looks nice to put pictures on, but I want to have it have an added feature of a hidden compartment either off the bottom or one of the sides. And what I want to do with the compartment is put like a whiskey or a wine bottle and maybe some glasses in kind of an homage to the speakeasies of the prohibition days. I've always found that era very interesting, and the ingenuity of the people interesting to hide things and have little secret levers and different things like that. So that's what I want to do. So I finally acquired some really nice straight pallet pieces. Obviously they have the normal pallet holes and stuff, but as far as straight and true, they're about as good as I can get for pallets. So basically, let me take this to the saw. I'm going to build a box kind of format, and then I'm going to kind of see what my method to get to my secret compartment is going to be. So give me a few minutes and we'll see what we can get turned out. Now that the pieces are cut out, I'll kind of show you my thinking behind this. Basically, we're going to go for just a block mantle style shelf. But basically, I kept one piece, just the standard pallet piece, and that's gonna, I just kept that. Just has a nice traditional pallet look, a couple holes on the front. So this is going to act as the front of the shelf. Right here is going to act as the back. As you'll know, that's I ripped that down just to compensate for the roof here. And then I also used some pieces of the same width to make the sides. So these are going to be the sides, and all of this is going to get glued and nailed together. And then this piece is going to be the top, which is going to leave us that cavity underneath for our flip out shelf. All of this, once I get it sanded and glued, is going to be stained to kind of give it more of a consistent look. And then I still need to figure out some sort of fancy little mechanism to open the shelf. But let me get this put together, and then we'll get on to the mechanism. So the sanding is done, and you'll see it looks quite a bit different than what it did with that grayed pallet wood. This was actually a big surprise to me, the difference. It was just pretty much the same gray color. When I sanded it, it really brought out, I guess, the natural tones in the wood. Not a big deal. I think once we put some stain on it, it's gonna blend it all in, but hopefully give it that rustic look. But so far, I'm liking it, and I'm just gonna leave those nails in there because I think it adds a little character. But for the bottom, and basically this is where the prohibition thing portion is going to be. I just cut out a simple little piece to fit in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to use hinges, but you'll notice one side I have angled a little bit, and that's basically just to show that, once I get some hinges or however I'm going to do this for pivoting, that lead edge is not going to rub when it closes. So again, this is going to be on the bottom like this, and then that door is going to open from the bottom. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do hinges or not. Hopefully if I do, they're not going to really poke out too much, but maybe I'll come up with something else. So I'm going to take it and stain it right now, and then we'll see how it looks after that. So I'm finally down to figuring out what I was going to do for my little bottom hatch door here off the bottom of this, and I've decided to go with little hinges. I was looking around in my tools, and I found this old Skill drill bit, Forster bit box, and it had really nice small, slim, low-profile hinges. So basically what I've done is just chiseled out a little recessed edge. And basically, if you look underneath it, you're gonna be able to see the hinges, but once it's in there, it should fit flush down to where, you know, unless you're 3.5 feet tall, you're probably not gonna see it real easy. So let me get these installed, and then I'll get to working on the hidden latch piece. Now we've got the hinges installed. I'll let you see them on the bottom there. I think they turned out all right. You know, they really don't poke out that much, but for the most part, I think they have a pretty decent finish for pallet wood. So the next part of the equation is to figure out my latch mechanism, and I already did that. So if you look up here, the natural holes of the pallet wood where they had it nailed, I took advantage of one of those, and I added kind of a fake nail. And basically what my plan is to use a magnet embedded in a picture frame, and then when I wave it, drag it along there, that magnet is going to pull out a nail and allow the trapdoor to drop. So now that that's all finished, I'm going to add some leather straps or something like that that kind of looks vintage or period to hold a whiskey bottle and some glasses. So the next piece you see will be it in action. All right, guys, well, it's finally installed, and my wife was kind enough to put some pictures on it for me and give me one picture to modify for the latch. So come in here, I'll show you the backside of this. I found a little bit stronger magnet, and I will paint it black, but I wanted you to be able to see it pretty easy. So basically all I have to do to release the hatch is take a little pressure off the bottom door, put it right there. You'll see the nail gets attached to it, and voila, there's my stash. So let me show you a couple different angles of this, and you know, a little more detail of this, and hopefully it's something you guys liked. So thanks for watching as always, and we'll see you next time.